Hey, Railbirds, Kevin here. All right, we're going to have a platinum match now for you guys. We're going to have the teams of Steve Lingelbach and Wendy Schelske versus Mike Grimm and Sophia Tran. Today we are playing CSI Rules 9 ball. This is going to be rack your own, alternate break. Even though it is rack your own, the 9 ball counts on the break in all 6 pockets out there. Jump cues are allowed, and 3 foul rule is in effect. I'd like to give a special thank you to our sponsors, Hustlin' Savage Billiard Apparel, Q Sports International, Players Club Limited, and McDermott. And we are coming at you live from the Chinook Winds Casino Resort here in beautiful Lincoln City, Oregon. If you guys haven't been, you guys should come down. It's beautiful here.
Casino is right on the beach.
Yes, it is.
It is, yeah, it's a nice little town. Lots of things for, if you go down the coast, Seal Caves, Thor's Well, you can do whale watching. Go to the smallest harbor at Depot Bay, and
Yep. The beaches, the Oregon beaches, some of the most beautiful in the world.
that's what they say.
All right, here we go. The team of Lingelbach and Schelske at the table. That is Wendy breaking now. The frog rate you see at the bottom of the screen, that is an average of the 2 players on the Scotch doubles team. So Steve Lingelbach, he is a 703. His partner Wendy, 429. It's going to give them an average of 566. Mike Grimm is a 668. Soph Tran is a 469.
Yep, and this is the upper division, the Platinum Scotch. Full field, full bracket at 32. And this one, nobody got a buy.
Yeah, 32 teams. And in Scotch doubles, you are allowed to talk with your partners. Just got to stay. The non-shooting player has to stay at their seat.
Yep, not allowed to go into around the table.
Yeah, non-shooting player can't come up to the table and have a look at things. They got to stay at their chair. Technically, they're supposed to stay seated. They're not even supposed to stand up. But
Yeah, but they allow them to do that
But
and
they
move from
stand
one
up.
side to the other.
Yeah.
And when you're on the end tables here, it's even because you can walk to the side of the table and see stuff
yeah,
too.
you're not supposed to do that though.
Yeah. And that's a nice little bump there on that 8 from Soph.
Yep, that's perfect. Nicely done. Let's have a look at that LittmanLights.com overhead cam.
Do you try to just bump off the rail in between that 8-6 and let Sophia shoot the 4 on the side? Come up a little bit so that you can have the angle to shoot the 5 up table next. Or I don't like going forward and trying to get that 8 between the 8-9 or anything. Or come all the way back and she can shoot it up in the corner. Oh.
Yeah, it's all right, but now it's getting to the 5 is going to be a lot harder.
I think I like drawing back and, you make him shoot this ball in the side pocket, make him cut it in.
Probably end up having to bank it.
No. Or if he's got a bank, you just soft draw over a little bit for the 4. She's going to come talk to her partner, see what he wants her to do.
We'd like to ask everyone to please pick up after you. We'll get into things brought up to the podium. We do have a loss of files, so we'll check and see if we may have it here. We have our vendors in the room.
Tried to bring them all the way back.
Them, they're here for you.
And that's going to bring
Check all
Steve
of them out,
Lingelbach
see
to the
what they have.
table.
I'm sure they have something that you really need. We also have the representative from McDermott. They are here promoting the official shaft of this Western BCA 9-ball event, the E5 shaft. The representative is over there to show it to you, and she'll be there for the rest of the week. So stop by.
Cut this ball in and just come over a little bit. You don't want to come out too much. You got to lever the angle to come back off the rail for the 6. And I want to be past center line at the table because you got to come below the 7. So and the 8-9 is in the way to go forward the other way. So I want to be past the halfway point of the table so that you got the angle to go to the side rail and back out for the 7.
Right, exactly right. Although playing for, okay, so you're going to have to play for the short side of the 7 here, which is okay.
Yeah, you prefer not to, but yeah, if that's where you end up. Steve's plenty capable of handling this with his over 700 Fargo.
Yeah, but he's not the one who's going to have to shoot the 7 up table.
No,
His partner
no,
is.
but getting his partner a good shot on it.
Yeah. But all she'll have to do is just shoot a stop shot on the 7.
Yeah, with the 8 right there on the foot spot. That's nice speed.
That looks to be pretty good.
Yeah, and the 7 is off the rail just a little bit, so that that actually makes this a little bit easier. The points of the side pocket don't really come into play unless you undercut the ball. And all she's got to do is make this with center ball. It comes off the rail a little bit. And you don't want to go if you go forward, you got to go forward to like the opening of the side pocket, or by the side pocket. If you,
Looks pretty good.
Yeah. 2 rails to this natural shape to the center of the table here.
He could go forward 2 rails, or he can just draw it to the side rail and back out 1 rail. Whichever he prefers. Either one would work, but it looks like he's going to go 2 rails. All right, good speed.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Please remember to share. And
All right. The
no
team
problems.
of Lingelbach and Schelske. Game number 1 in this race to 6 Platinum Division.
Alright, so it looks like that is going to be their break as well. I wonder if Wendy is racking for Steve, or if she's going to break, if he's allowing her to break, so that if there's a tough shot on the 1 or something, playing, or a tough shape from the 1 to the 2, that he's the person taking that.
Shirts are back in stock. Modeled by Sophia Tran, the one and only. Yeah, and in the rules when we say rack your own, that just means the team has to rack for themselves. It doesn't have the person doing the racking doesn't have to be the person breaking. So your partner can rack for you if that's the way you prefer to do it.
Mm-hmm. And that's what they have preferred. Oh no, wait, no, that's her breaking, isn't it? I can't tell. I can't see who's breaking.
That's Mike at the table breaking.
Okay.
One thing I didn't find out on are the template racks. Are they mandatory?
That was not rack for yourself. I swore Wendy just racked that.
Are they doing? They might be doing rack for your opponent. They may have. They seem to kind of switch around on that every once in a while. In fact, I think this came up last fall. I think they decided they were doing rack with their opponents instead of rack your own.
Oh, she overcooked it. Get off of that 9-ball. Mike Grimm is a really good shot. And I guess 668. 668 Fargo says that, but no, he's a really good player, solid player.
Yep,
And,
talked him right out of it. You did.
Yeah.
Whose
I
side are
think
you on?
he was worried about the angle for her to get from the 3 to the 4. He wanted to be sure she could draw off of it and miss the 8. Yeah, I don't know. I'll let you know. And this angle's good. This angle works because now the 8 ball is completely out of play.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with going down to this bottom rail and back up. A lot of people would be afraid of going, away from the 4 and then back, but it's not a problem. It comes up all the time. All right, that's going to sit up pretty nice. The main thing here is, that 8 ball is going to be like right in the path of the 2 rail. And if you try to come short, so you avoid the 8, and you're probably going to end up leaving a tougher, thinner cut on the 4. I don't like trying to come close to the 8. I don't like going 2 rails hoping to just barely miss the 8, because when you try to just barely miss the 8, you hit it every time. So I'd rather make sure I stay far away. So you might even want to go a little bit inside and just stay on the left side of the 8.
No.
And that's what she was doing. She was trying to.
Oh, well, caught the point in the side pocket, and
That worked out.
Yeah.
So that's what she was doing. She was just trying to stay far away from the 8, stay on that left side instead of trying to go, the more normal 2 rails
So,
around.
do you think Mike can just slide off of this? I think cueing the ball is going to be difficult, but just slide up, pull it back and towards the side pocket.
Yeah, he can soft draw this towards the 7, like so.
Nice shot. Maintain nice angle there.
Players, don't forget, if you're eliminated and you're not in the money, you will be eligible to play second chance in all doubles divisions.
All right, thank you, Ryan. So 9 ball, they're doing rack for your opponent. All right, so yeah, that's one of the deviations from CSI rules they're doing here.
Yeah, and Ryan would know. I'm pretty sure he's a league operator.
Yeah, standard CSI rules is rack your own, and the 9 ball counts on the break in all pockets, but they are allowed to
At
make
their
some
discretion.
variations.
Yep. And that's actually in the CSI rules.
Yeah, rule number 1.
We're allowed to change the rules if we want to change the rules.
All right, left him a nice straight in shot.
Nice shot.
That's perfect.
Yep. And the Soph Tran, sporting her Savage billiard apparel.
One. Yeah, 'cause I think she lost all the shirts we gave her.
Yeah, she did. Both of them. They probably still have them at the Horseshoe.
Probably. She'll get them next year at Derby. Hey, face man.
What's up?
Why aren't you here?
JT. dry break? It's a dry
That's
break.
looking. That's looking. That break is looking fairly dry.
Yeah. No friends.
He's got a good look at this one to start. Just trying to figure out how to get to this 2. He's not dead straight. He's got just a little bit of angle.
Yeah, and that's the wrong angle where it's working. He'd be working towards the 3, right? That's what it looks
Yeah.
like. And you don't want to over cheat these pockets. You just draw it towards the foot spot. Can he do that? Slide it down.
Looks to me if he shoots it with draw, it'll be like drawn like straight at the 2 ball. That's what it looks to me.
Well, leave her the angle. Maybe the cue ball comes off of it and makes the 9.
Maybe just shoot kind of like a stop shot here, just a real soft stop shot. Just leave a longer cut on the 2. Actually, it went right between you. You said foot spot. I said 2 ball. Went right down right between the 2. Split the
I
difference.
think he might have been trying to bump the 2 because he saw that it was going like pretty close to straight at it. So
Yeah.
he was trying to just rub it a little bit for a shot is what it looked like he was doing there.
Yeah, I think he was definitely trying to bump that 2 ball.
Yeah, hope we're coming through loud and clear and nice and clear on your screen. Yeah, I know why JT isn't here. I'll tell you later. So if trying to play safe,
Ooh, that's not safe.
yeah,
Whoopsie.
got it just a little bit too thin, a little bit fuller, and it hits the side rail, the end rail, and she's got the 3 as a blocker. I think that's what she was trying to do, and just caught it a little bit thin.
At that speed, I think she was actually trying to go thinner and try to go to the end rail and then back down behind like
Behind
the
like
6-7
6-7.
area and cut the 2 real thin.
That's a probability.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, Will. All right, brings Wendy to the table, ball in hand.
Yeah. It's rolling forward, a little bit far forward on the 3. The man, the head ref, Mr. Dwayne Payne, my favorite ref.
Dwayne the Pain.
Steve just going to draw up under. He was trying to get her on the 4 in the side pocket, I think, but she shoots it up in the corner. It may go right in between the 5-7 with a little bit of draw. I'd like to try and hit between the 6-7, come off the rail a little bit to give him angle. If you hit the 7, you're in big trouble.
Or the 6. If you hit either
Yeah.
one, you're in trouble. So that's for those reasons. I'd rather aim for between the 5-7 because a lot less likely to get in trouble that way.
And I just like this little bit of pop and slide over, maybe even to like the foot spot and leave him angle to cut it in. Steve's capable of making that shot. She went way back, and he is. Oh, I was gonna say he sucked at it. The 4 ball didn't go. Hasn't left anything easy. I think it's Mike's shot.
Mike's coming to the table. Hello, Hello, Lucky Luke. Thanks for watching.
What do you think about thinning off of this, putting the cue ball up underneath the 9 and the cue ball just over the side rail by those 3 balls? I think he was riding the 9 there. But he's
rider.
He's got good speed on that 4 ball, I think. So he got Steve completely hooked. It looks like it.
Sure
He's
looks
looking like he can see that ball.
Like he's going to cut that 4 in or something.
Yeah, but where's that cue ball going if you do?
He was lining up the 2 railers, but from the other way.
Line in is line out. Something like that. Kind of just barely hit it. Oh, what a shot. What a shot.
And that is why he's a 703 Fargo rate.
That was pretty.
Impressive. Most impressive.
Right, score is 1-1 on the other table. Yeah, just kick it in and run out. Cue ball come off the 4.
Yeah.
No.
Even if she makes the 4, you still got to get a shot on the 5. But it's all right. No hill for a climber, right?
Yeah. I didn't know she was a climber.
All right. So she lives in the Pacific Northwest. There's all kinds of mountains out here. Of course
Yeah.
she's a climber, right?
That's in the hole and back
and
out.
a shot. All right.
Well,
Bank it
he's
in, run
got
out.
a bank, yeah.
No, 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 no.
Get off
no,
of that
no.
8. Oh, man, it rolled up right in there. I don't know what Mike's going to do with this other than try to make it ugly.
3 rail kick.
No, I mean, it's going to be Wendy's shot next. That's something you got to think about when you're playing stuff. So I like to just rub the 6 ball onto the rail. Have the 5, 6, 7 on that same rail. The 3 rail hit is extremely difficult too. Here, I like just pushing the 6 on the rail as close to the 7 as you can. Because Wendy has to get Steve on that shot.
Yeah. No love there for Sophia. It was such a nice shot.
And he is going for this 3 railer. Yeah, but when, ball in hand, all she's got to do is make that 5, and he's on the 6. Move the 6. Move the 6.
All right, there he moved to 6.
Yeah, not like that.
Not
That's even
into it.
easier to get on. Well, does it pass the 9? It looks like it's got a half a pocket.
Doesn't matter with the
2/3.
5 ball right there with ball in
You
hand.
shoot at the other corner.
Just shoot the 6 in the other corner.
Stop shot on the. So I can roll forward so that the cue ball is naturally going forward and cross table for the 7. I like getting a little bit low of the 6. Taking that 9 ball out of play also. It looks like she's going to get it for
Yeah.
the same hole.
And Steve just stood up like maybe he's not sure. Like, what does that 6 go by the 9? Like, it's okay even if it doesn't. Then Steve will just shoot the 6-9 combo. Oh, he's. Oh, I thought he was about to stop her, but
And I thought she talked to him about it for a second before she walked up to the table to shoot. That's right in the corner. Oh my. Well, maybe he plays the billiard here. Bank the 6 and billiard the 9. Give them both
Yeah.
a shot at going.
It's got a chance.
He's lining it up. Checking that tangent line off of the 6. Right into the 9. And even, I mean, if he comes if he, comes off of it too much and it goes in behind the 9 and pushes, you probably have left him safe.
Or just a tough shot, but that's the safest right there.
Yep.
Nice shot, Steve. 2-1 in this race to 6.
I think Steve was just talking to her about the way what she did there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then with somebody at that skill level getting to play with she's a 429, Steve's a 703. The knowledge and stuff that she is getting from playing with somebody like that, because they played with each other last time too. So she's getting quite a bit of knowledge being able to play with him and stuff, and it's quite nice to see that he's actually teaching her too.
Yeah, they did pretty well. They did pretty well last time. I believe they finished second in the Scotch doubles. Or did they win it? Did they win it?
I don't remember. I know he won something, and it might have been Scotch. I thought Kathy and Junior won. There's a way to find out.
Yeah, we polled the audience and let them do our legwork for us.
Where's Ramil at?
Someone out there will look it up for us. Because we have the best audience in the world. They're awesome.
Yeah, because I'm going, why did you hit the ball so hard, Kathy Stanley?
That was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
That was a year ago.
Was it? How time flies.
2 years ago, she played with Vernon.
But that wasn't Scotch doubles. That was teams. Why'd you hit the ball so hard? That was the team finals.
Oh, I thought it was doubles. Let's see, I don't remember. I know nothing.
I don't know. I could be remembering it wrong too. How about we talk about this year? What's going on?
There's people playing pool. Playing a little safe. Tried to sneak in behind the 4, bumped the 6, and you ended up bumping the 4. And I just left Steve.
She had some unfriendly plans going on through her head there, I think.
Yeah, well, that's good. Steve's got a nice shot here to get on the end. Just all he's got to do is make it, and his partner's getting a shot on this 3. And he's at the hole, so yep, perfect. Nice angle to go. Just a little bit of high ball from off of the end rail and up towards the center of the table for the 4 ball. I guess you kind of want to try to get him straight so that he can leave her on the rail, the short side of the 6 to shoot up table.
Yeah, actually, just about any angle on the 4 will do. Whether
Go forward, backwards.
you go forwards, backwards, back and forth, shoot a stop shot. I mean,
Yeah, there are all
draws.
kinds of way to get there,
So
especially a player of Steve's caliber and knowledge.
Steve is just like, just leave me a shot.
Yeah,
I don't
just
care
get
what
me a shot. Let me see the ball.
I don't care what it is. Just give me just leave me a shot. Don't worry about angles.
On that, he's going to just shoot and stop. And it's going to slide to the rail just a tiny little bit, probably, and leave her straight up table.
I don't think he has the angle to go to the rail. He may have to follow one rail to the bottom. Or is he dead straight?
I think he's got just a little bit that the cue ball's going to just go towards the side rail, is what it looks like to me. Oh, no, he had going the other way. And he is.
He put a stroke on that one. He did.
Yeah, he
didn't-
got a
didn't
hold of
wanna-
all of it.
Didn't want to come up short and leave her a bank shot. A
but
bank shot to
now
nowhere.
here, all she has to do is make this ball.
Just make it.
And
That's
the
all you gotta
7
do.
and the 8 are hanging in the hole. Steve has got to get you on the 8.
What's the score over there?
I think Daniel just made the 9 ball. He just put down his playing cue. We'll see when they come up. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2-1 Daniel and Anna. Yep, see?
Yeah.
All she had to do was get him there, and she got him nice. All he has to do is make this ball, and it's getting her. Don't get her straight.
Yeah, it's straight.
Yeah, and she can just barely cut it, but I mean, it's almost at shooting it at the point. Got to be so careful here. It doesn't have much cut to it, but it looks like she's sliding off of this. Nope.
Handled it, no problem.
Yeah.
Steve.
As should Steve with this 9 ball.
Yeah, Steve is supposed to be able to handle this without any issue.
And yet you still see him walk over there, checking everything, going through all of his pre-shot routine, regardless of the simplicity of the shot or the difficulty of it. Always the same, and that's what builds those higher Fargos. If you want to know how to get yours there, that's what you do.
Yeah, you don't miss shots like that. You take your time and you make sure you make it.
Seahawks win.
Go Hawks. All right, 3-1 in this race to 6.
And it is going to be Steve and Wendy's break, too.
Right on. All right, Wendy's going to do the honors. Especially since I was going to say I like this strategy, especially since because Steve broke last time and didn't make anything, so
Yeah.
even more reason to let her break. But as you were saying before, let the better player have the shot after the break because that's usually the toughest shot.
And she made a ball. And and Steve actually has a nice angle to be able to just slide off of this one over for the 2, but that 3 ball. The 3 and the 8 are wanting to be dance partners, it looks like.
And the 7's trying to cut in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I don't even know if I like for Steve to make this. I like Steve playing safe there, finding a place to tie up there, and maybe even if there was a way to open up the 8-3 a little bit, because he's the better player, better at playing, And now he's got to hope, that his partner's draw stroke holds up here.
Yeah, he just told her all you got to do is make the 2 and break out the 3 for me.
Mm-hmm. And it actually looks like she has a little bit of angle where the cue ball is going to is working towards the other side of the table. She can't just hold it up right there for it, for, you know, maybe catch the gap for him to thin off of the right-hand side of the 3. Cue ball's going the wrong way.
Yeah, she can't hold the cue ball there.
Oh, I know. She's got to draw the snot out of this one.
Of course, Steve May just told her, don't even make it, just play safe here. I don't know.
Yeah, bank it up table. Hit it straight. Don't cut it.
Yeah, looks like she's going to try to go forward 2 rails, try to get to this 3.
Oh, I don't like this at all.
Yeah, this is, you can scratch in that upper right corner.
Well, yeah, with the speed you have to hit the set to try and get down. Oh, she hit this perfect. Is it going to get in there and break it open?
Wow.
Well, hey, he can see it.
She did pretty well with that.
Yeah, she did. What she was handed. Yeah,
Looks like he's just going to try to just bank the 3 out of here.
Nice
Just
and
play,
easy.
Play safe behind this 3. Behind
draw
this,
the cue ball into the rail and back into that. Oh, is that
don't
3
go.
going? The 3
Don't
is
go.
going.
Don't go.
You got to know where the object
Whoops.
ball is going. That's why I thought he would hit it a little bit thinner and just put it over by the 9-4 and draw the cue ball into the rail. And Belin called it the bank.
Yeah, except he meant the like the straight back
Yeah.
bank on the 3,
Yeah.
which really wouldn't have got him much on the 4.
You just kick it in and run out.
That's all you got to do. Easy peasy.
Oh, she kicked it in.
Got to be specific. Which one is she supposed to kick
Yeah,
in?
you got to kick in the object ball.
Oh, now you tell her.
Well, you know, if I got to tell you stuff like that, you
Maybe you're not the best partner for me. All right, I don't hate going for the 4-9 here. That 7/8's really not sitting all that great. The only problem with this is it does kind of break open the 7/8 for your opponents if you don't make the 9. So just make sure you make the 9. Boom. Nice shot there, Mike.
Yep, and there you have it. 3-2.
That was a nice shot. Definitely not an easy shot.
I told you this guy could play.
He plays.
Excuse me, sir.
All right, looks like Mike is going to break. For the team of Grimm and Tran.
Oh, bunches of
Nice-
balls.
Nice break.
That was
Made
so
a couple balls, controlled the cue ball
Oh,
nicely.
that was Mike broke.
Yeah, that was Mike. Made 2 on the break, controlled the cue ball. Got to look at the 2 ball, but not an easy shot. I mean, you can cut the 2 at the 7 and just bring the cue ball 2 rails around down towards this bottom right corner here. trying to get the cue ball under the 5 would be ideal
How do I
for a
ride the 9?
safety. Is one possibility. Ride the 9's another possibility. Try to just cut the 2 in.
And I'll be right back.
I think I kind of like just cutting the 2 at the 7. Let the cue ball come 2 rails down towards this 5 ball. And if you can get under the 5, bonus points. Sherry's just going to go double check the score on the bonus stream. Make sure we got that one right. Oh, that 2 passes the 7. Nice shot. I didn't know the 2 had room to go by the 7. Nice shot, Sophia. Got Mike a pretty good shot on this 3. Draw back a little. 4 in the side. Just like so.
All right. All right. This is a nice angle. Be able to just snatch that rock backwards for the 7 ball. Don't even have to go too far.
Yeah, you don't have to go. You don't have to try to draw it all the way back up table.
Yeah,
Just draw it up to around the side pocket is perfectly
Yep,
fine.
and that leaves Mike a nice angle to be able to get Soph down table for the 9.
Yeah, just you only need to draw it like up to near the side. She's
She
gone
went
a
way
little-
past it, and
that's
it's
what
going to get him. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that's what she was. That's all she was trying to do. She was trying to soft draw it and then just.
Nah.
It's easy. It's hard to soft draw. Sometimes it's easy to hit it just a little harder than you're intending. Hey, it's the Stephen Fair.
Hello, Stephen. Welcome.
All right, super wafer thin cut right up close on top of it, or go for some type of safety here. Bank to
I
7,
think
2 rails at the
3
9.
rails up, 3 rails up behind the 9.
And just
Cue
bank,
ball right there.
bank to 7 at the 9 for safety.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been hit it pretty dead straight to do that, and just hold the cue ball right there. Cut it just a tiny bit. Was he coming off of it the other way?
He's got something else in mind. Is he trying to 1 rail this 7?
It looks like that's what he's trying to do.
Very aggressive.
It's going to be 2 rails and in if that cue ball gets out of the way. But
Where's-
what's his partner going to do? If it hose, that's actually not bad. And it is Steve's shot. Yeah, I like just 2 railing that ball out and trying to put it behind the 9.
Actually, it's either player's shot. This is the first time they've come to the table.
Oh,
They were working on a break and run.
oh wow.
Thank you, Stephen. We're hoping so too. We're also hoping we have a wonderful event.
Yeah.
Looks like Steve is looking to try to just put this cue ball down here under the 9.
Yeah, or you just go out, for the bank. If it goes in, if he's going all out safe, is it going to bump the 9?
Bump the 9, but he's left it tough.
Yep. And this
He's-
is Sophia's shot.
He's disappointed he didn't get under the 9, but he did all right. He's left it pretty tough.
Yeah.
And here, I go for the bank every time. I don't try to come with some type of safety from here. The safety is just too difficult from this distance.
Well, and with the right speed, you can get safe with the bank.
Right.
Because she's going to try and bring the cue ball back up table, and maybe you end up rail to rail, or with the leaving them nothing but a bank. Oh no.
Just a little wide.
And if this stops, it's not terrible.
It's going to be Wendy's shot.
And just slide off of it. And then tell its cue ball is going to be heading straight at the 9. If she slides off of this,
Are you referring to if she
Cuts
it or banks
if
it?
she cuts it in the side and slides off of it, can she avoid the 9, go to the end rail, and
If she
leave?
cuts it, I don't think she can come anywhere near the 9. That was a nice shot there, Wendy. Yeah, this Wendy can play a little.
Well, I'm sure Steve teaches her too. Outside of he doesn't just come here with her and play with her. I'm sure he teaches her too, works with her, and especially getting prepared for the tournament.
Four to 2 in this race to 6. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're coming at you live from the Chinook Winds Casino Resort, right on the Oregon coast, Lincoln City, Oregon. So far, the weather's been nice. Let's see if the weather holds up for the week.
Oh, yesterday it was absolutely beautiful. Got here and was able to spend a little bit of time out in the sunlight and sunshine and looking at the beautiful Pacific Ocean and Cascade Head. And
I even went down there and stuck my feet in the ocean to get that video for you guys.
if you haven't seen it yet, wait till you see it. Wait till you see the rock Chris Robbins made us.
And one of the waves coming in kind of just washed over my phone. Good thing it's one of the the waterproof phones. I ruined one phone by it not being waterproof. Wow, look at that break by Wendy. She made 3 balls in the break and leaves Steve straight in on the 1.
Well, you
Look
just
at this
need to
road
quit.
map.
You need to quit trying to break Steven. Just let your partner do it.
Yeah,
She's got it down.
I think they've already figured that part out. Like, okay, you're hired.
Yeah, he tried the first one, said nope, that don't work, and now you
right,
you find out who's breaking better today, and you go with it.
Yeah, you're hired for sure.
Oh yeah, all he's got to do is just let the true. Well, he's going forward a little bit more than that. I thought all he needed was a true center ball hit. Just replace the 1 ball with the cue ball. But this angle, all she's got to do is make this. The cue ball's going to end up natural for a nice shot on the 3.
Yeah, this is road map Cosmo.
Oh yeah, and the 7, 8, 9 out there, all right next to each other with
1, 2, 3 right next to each other. 7, 8, 9 right next to each other. This is like you dream of.
Yeah, you dream of layouts like this. Perfect to leave an angle to cue ball about the center of the table from here.
Yeah, just back to 1 rail to the middle of the table. Ideally, you'd want to leave yourself a little bit of angle on the 7 so you can shoot the 8 in the same pocket as the 7. You don't want to try to squeeze that 8 past the 9.
Yeah. And that's what Steve's looking at, is getting her that angle so that she can, and it lets her put a little bit more of a stroke on the ball. You got a little more room for error with the speed control there. When you're running out and stuff, that adrenaline starts to go. So it lets her, hit the ball too, and not have to put it in.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the smart, seasoned player that realizes that.
All right, left her angle. He evaluated both angles. Do I want to come up short or go long? He decided he liked the coming up short angle better. And all she has to do is just roll this, just with enough speed to come back across.
Looks like she's putting just a little bit high on it, maybe a teeny bit of inside English too. And I don't like doing any of that because
don't do inside, just high ball.
Yeah, just high ball. Steve's got 9 balls hanging in front of the hole. The only place that you don't make it is if you're on the rail behind the 9, the 9 in the rail. It's the only way that you're corner hooked somewhere,
Yeah.
right?
Now here, just a touch of inside English. In the previous shot, no inside. This one, just a touch.
Well, yeah, without the touch of inside, you're coming down towards that corner pocket.
Yeah, you want this cue ball to go right up and down the middle of the table. So just a touch of inside will do it.
Looks like he's putting a little bit more than a touch. He wants to straighten it out some.
That's perfect.
Yep, straight up and down, and then this 9 ball here for the hill. And matches are scheduled at 2-hour intervals, starting from 9 a.m. This one was at 1, so our next matchups will be at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Please don't forget to share that stream on your Facebook with all your friends and family.
Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
We'll do the same thing with the Western BCA Facebook page too. Do they have yeah, they do have a Facebook page. Go check out their newly upgraded website.
WesternBCA.org.
I'm trying to make it easier for everybody to find stuff out there, and putting up getting their sponsors up on there, so for people to see. Check out them sponsors too. They donate money for your tournaments if you're a part of Western BCA, or even if you're not, you're just a pool player.
All right, Mike with the break.
He broke them nice the last time too.
Yeah, he did.
Made a couple of balls.
Yeah, he's got a good break. Not as nice. He doesn't have as good a break as Wendy, though.
Yeah, she needs to bottle that and sell it. Made a ball, but his partner has no look at the one. Going to be a push out here.
Oh, if she could bottle and sell that break, she'd be instant millionaire.
Yeah.
Every pool player in the world would buy it.
So what do you think about pushing out at the 4 ball, push the 4 ball up to the end rail? Is she looking at kicking this?
I think she's looking at kicking it.
If you roll out here, her partner better jump up and tell her to roll out. Because he can tell her to roll out.
Yeah, communication's allowed.
No, he's telling her to roll out now. He just told her.
Like, you can roll out, right?
He's just telling her to roll out. Yeah, I like just hitting the 4 and leaving the cue ball over on the side rail.
All right, they're having a little powwow now.
Yeah. You do not kick at this ball. Your opponents are on the hill. It is Okay, he's just having her roll over to the other side rail. Oh, that's way too hard. That cue, but you're getting this back. It's pretty. Can she see the edge of it? Did she leave him the edge of it? It's a pretty simple one rail kick if they can't see the edge of this.
Yeah, they can see it.
Yeah, and Steve's going to be coming up because they get the option of who comes up here.
Yeah, you one rail, bank the one to the end rail, and the cue ball is going to go back.
Down near the 6 of ball.
Yeah, down in that area. So
To make sure you don't pocket the 6 and don't scratch off the 6.
oh, so many details you got to keep straight in your mind.
Yeah, and you look at that stuff first, and then figure out exactly what you want to do. And then, that should be the last thing in your mind, not the, okay, I want to do this, but I don't want to do this, because your mind's going to get up and do the last, because it's all muscle memory.
That's a nice shot there,
You're
Steve.
going to get up there and do exactly the last thing that you thought about. Yep, that was a nice speed. You aim for the one rail.
So if the last thing you think about is, oh, I think I have to scratch, and then you go and you scratch in the corner.
That's a good possibility. And it's an itch, not a scratch.
I have to scratch my itch.
Aim for the one rail, and if you go 2, great.
Good hit, and is this going to be a safe? Is it safe?
I think that might be a safe. That looks like that 7 ball's right in the line.
Dude, so close, so close. I think they can see like half the ball. Enough to play safe off of, not enough to make unless you pull out the jump cue.
It looked like she's looking at going to the end rail to kick at this ball. And even if she can see it, I'm all right with that, because there's all kinds of ways to get safe from that. Cue ball, if one ball hits the side rail and then goes up, down table, come off the back side of it and put the one over by the. She completely missed.
No, she got a
She
hit.
did. Oh, okay.
She got
I
a
didn't
hit,
see it move.
but it
Yeah.
didn't do him a whole lot of good. Although this is pretty straight on the one, it's going to be hard to really get a good shot on the 2. You can draw back like to near the side pocket to cut the 2 in. Just roll forward, leave the cue ball by the corner pocket for the 2 in the side. Either one is not ideal, but it's what you got. It's what you got to work with. Given those 2 choices, I prefer to draw back like near the side pocket. Yeah, like that.
Winners list at the top of the bar television. You got 3 minutes to go down to the center of the lobby to claim your prize of the cotton candy cash. 3 minutes, and they draw your
Cotton
name.
candy cash, is that what he just said?
Ways just go into your Sandova account at 5 o'clock today. You win those.
Yeah, it's a drawing for with all of the Players Club cards for the casino, and they're giving away what their cash is the $100 cash to go gamble with.
Gamble, gamble.
Get your gamble on. And if you don't know how they get all the money that they get from the Chinook Winds Casino, they track what the pool players do. You give your Players Club member number when you sign up for for the tournament, and based on what they did last year, from the pool players, a percentage of that is what they add. So it's based on if you're a gambler, be sure you got your card in the machine. It adds money to your pool tournament.
All right, so Mike missed, but missed it good.
Money added is based on their revenue from the pool players.
Steve getting out the jump cue. What's he doing over here? He's got a
He's getting
he's
out
got
a
a bridge. So he must be doing a jump,
a jump cue.
a jump with the bridge. Yep.
Yep.
All right, here we go. We're jumping with the bridge. Something you don't see too often.
Nope, and I'm surprised he doesn't have a jump bridge. Well, he's looking. I don't know if he needs this. He can put his leg up on the table, I think.
Yeah, I don't think he needs the jump bridge
Yeah.
here. I think he can reach it without the bridge.
Oh, he's going to use the bridge.
All right.
He may be one of those ones that does not like to put his leg up on the table.
I tried that one time and I pulled something.
Oh, and then he caught the 5 on the way over. All right, big opening here.
All right. Ball in hand
for
for the
team-
team of Grimm and Tran.
Yep.
Sophia's turn at the table.
Don't forget to come back with your streaming buddy for the 3 o'clock round.
Yep, bring your streaming buddy.
Let me see if I can find out what we will have for your 3 p.m. round. Oh, and go Hawks. Did I mention the Seahawks won?
Seahawks won. Go Hawks.
Hawks win.
Ooh, got a hold of that one. Now she can just roll this in, just stay, stay high of the 8 ball. Just leave it, bring the cue ball over towards that left side rail,
Yeah, absolutely.
and then just take the longer cut on the 6, because the 6 is practically hanging in the pocket. Even if she gets kind of unlucky and leaves the cue ball frozen to that left rail, leaving maximum cut, it's still a makeable cut.
We will be having gold division at 3 p.m.
Right on. At least we're getting some variety this time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm cool with that.
Yep. And we will know a lot of the teams that are possibly going to be playing there. I got one.
Looks like she's going to try to draw right between that 7-8. Oof. Perfect. Phew, never it out. Never it out. Phew. Does the 7 pass the 8 to the same pocket as the 6?
I don't think so.
Let's have a look at that. LipmanLights.com overhead cam.
It's possible. That's where she's going, or into the side,
Going
That
for the side.
bounce off the rail. That's a good shot. All right. I like just pushing this ball in. You rub the 8, and it's up by the rail. Don't try to do anything with it. She should hit the 8 and end up maybe pushing it. Is it going to push it towards the side rail and not towards either pocket?
Yeah, it all depends on how hard she hits it, because that changes the angle coming off of the 7. And, oh boy, he's got to come with a shot now. Says, all right, I made mine. Hey, Stephen Kampala, welcome back.
I think he was over on the bonus coverage for a little bit. We do have 2 streams going out, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, we do. We have our main feature match is Table 9 here, and we also have bonus coverage for Table 10, which is going to be without commentary.
That's a tough leave.
And not only going to have to make this tough, thin cut, but you have to have perfect speed to get on the 9. That's right. I think Wendy's up for the task. She's up for the challenge.
Oh, just a little bit full there.
All right, Miss Sophie Tran going to get another try at this.
And now here, this is another one where just playing shape. If anything, you undercut this ball so that you leave them safe, and you don't kill this. Just enough for the cue ball to come back up. Even past the side pocket a little bit, so that the 8 ball, if you miss it, goes to the middle of the end rail.
Unfortunately, that's going to leave a pretty nice shot for Steve.
And being on the hill, you run forward with this 3 rails, back out. I don't like that side pocket, just seems so big if you try and draw off of it.
Yeah, you can go, left side rail and then that end rail, right side rail, come around 3 rails that way. You don't need to put a lot of inside English on it. Just center ball with a good stroke will get you there. And because you don't have to put any side spin on it, it makes making the shot a lot easier.
Yeah, pocketing the ball a lot easier.
I mean, you could put just a hair of inside English on it if you wanted to help it around a little bit. It's not really necessary. Center ball with a good stroke will get you 3 rails around. All right, let's see which way Steve wants to go with this. Oh, you hit that ball full. Hitting it full is what caused, is what killed the cue ball, is why he didn't get position. But I was really surprised he missed that. That is definitely unlike Steve. Oh, leave her where she can reach it, where she doesn't have to use the bridge. She's not 6 foot tall,
Okay.
All right, so if you got this.
You can do it.
If she can reach it.
Get her done.
All right, she's getting the bridge. She decided she can't do it without the bridge. Oh, she is. She's using the extension, not the bridge. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, man, that's like a 3-foot bridge. I would definitely have.
Look at that. Look at the look on her face.
Yeah, no. Yeah, get the bridge. It's in.
Center of the hole. Nice shot, Soph. Keeping her team alive.
Yep, she says I'm too short. It's vertically challenged.
You're funny, Steven.
Staying alive. And it is going to be Wendy's break. I'm going to go out on a limb and say she's going to break this rack.
You're not venturing very far out on that limb, are you?
No,
You're
no,
kind of like
no,
hugging
no.
the trunk of the tree there, aren't
I'm
you?
going to be a tree hugger. You got to have something to stand on.
All right, Wendy Schelske breaking for the team of Lingelbach and Schelske.
And she'd like a nice break like they had before and finish the run out for
Yeah, that'd be nice.
to break and run and not give them a chance to get on the table at all.
All right,
buddy.
All right, you're fired.
She came up dry.
She
Yeah.
used it all up on that. She used it all up on
She
that
lost
one
her
break.
bottle, apparently.
When she was going to bottle it and sell it, you're supposed to save some for yourself. You
Yeah.
don't sell all of it.
Yeah, she forgot to get the patent first, apparently.
It's like she sold the rights to it, too.
Yep.
All right, Sophia leaving her partner a look at this three. Bit of a long shot, but he's got to look at it. Oh, that's nice. He played position on for the 4-ball just in case the 3 goes. It looked like he was trying to make them both, so nicely done. Now here, this one's going to be pretty tricky. You pretty much have to be dead straight in. Any angle either way, and you know, you're in trouble. To get from the 6 to the 7. Get from the 6 to the 7, you're going to have to be pretty straight in on this. And she's come up a bit short.
Yeah, but that's all right. You know, as long as he doesn't touch the 9. You cut this in cue ball probably down to between the first and second diamond on the side rail. Put a nice little kill stroke on it. Or he can draw it to the rail and back between the 9-7.
Yeah, this is looking like a pretty tough shot to me.
Nah. Likes the player.
Yeah, he's looking at the 6-9 combination now. I'm telling you, 6 to the 7 is not easy from here.
Well, you can make both of them play in the combination. The 6-9. The 6 could go in the corner off of it. The 9 goes in the corner.
Looks like he's playing the 6-9.
Straight
Nailed
in. No,
it.
get
No,
out
no,
of there, cue ball.
no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he put 100% of his concentration on making the 9 and forgot to pay attention to where the cue ball's going. We've all done it. That was an incredible shot. Center of the hole, nothing but net. Swish. Unfortunately, also cue ball swish.
Yeah. Dumb cue ball. And ball in hand for Steve. Yeah.
This is a pretty easy 4-ball out, especially starting with ball in hand.
Yeah.
The 6 to the 7 is the hardest shot, and because you have ball in hand to start with, it's not much of a problem. All right, left her plenty of angle to come up for the 8. Joe Town says he should have gone around the table from the 6 to the 7. That would have been one way to get there. 4-rail position.
Yep, that's perfect.
That's nice.
Steve sets him up. She knocks him down.
Yeah, face man can't give Steve those gifts. Yeah.
Oh, no, not at all. Hello.
Steve, you could have done better than that.
Yeah, she'll be all right.
She will. She's a player, but you could have done better, Steve.
Good thing your partner is going to hold you up here.
Yeah, good thing. Good thing you got a good partner. All right, this 9-ball for the match. Swish, nicely done. All right, the team of Lingelbach and Schelske defeating the team of Grimm and Tran. This was an A-side match, so they are still alive. All right, we're going to have another match coming up at 3 o'clock, which I believe is going to be Gold Division. Is that going to be Gold Division on both tables?
That is Gold Division on both tables.
All right, we're going to have Gold Division. All right.
We are Kevin and Sherry Ross, Railbirds Productions. Hit them in the heart, guys.
See you guys at 3 o'clock.
Bye.